Hello, this is Joanne Andrus. I am here to help you know how to pick out a shoulder rest for your budding violinist. So I have several different options to show you and some little tips and tricks that will help. All right, so first of all, when I was young, we grew up with this good old one. Okay, it's called resonance. I don't even know if you can find these anymore, but I really do like them. They are made of metal. You have to get the right size. You can adjust the feet in or out, depending on the size. So it can go for a couple different sizes. This is a size 2, and anyway, you just want to make sure that you get the right size for how tall your neck is. Okay, so you'll want to try a couple different kinds of those on if you want the metal. Okay, I actually had a student get a specific viola rest. This one is this brand. I don't even know how to say that, but it is for a viola. It says 15 to 16 inch viola, and she had only a 14 inch, so it was kind of tricky. We had to adjust it. Notice that these little things right here, you unscrew that, and then you can adjust. You just take this and put it further out, okay, so that it fits the viola or the violin better. Okay, so that's a viola rest, which I don't really think you need a viola specific rest. This is one called Munko, I think, and it's fine. It also has the adjustable thing where you just unscrew the little feet, and there are different sizes. This one is for a full size, but every full size is just a tiny bit different. So anyway, you unscrew the feet, and then you can reattach it in a hole that's a little bit further away, so that it will fit the violin or viola better. Okay, so you just want to make sure that the screw doesn't get stripped, or that you don't end up having issues with the screws because you're unscrewing them all the time and stuff. Okay, so just do it once, twice, the 3 times if you can handle that. And you can actually leave the screw unscrewed a little bit if you feel like your child is not comfortable with how it is. Also, notice that the feet are going in that direction. You don't want to have them going the wrong direction, and it's not going to attach to your instrument very well, right? Because we want these little grooves to fit on the edge of your viola or violin. Okay, so you definitely want those feet facing in towards the middle. Okay, all right. Then also, I think my favorite though is the Everest. This one is very popular, and I feel like it lasts a long time. It also has the adjustable feet that you can move according to the sizing. This is a 3/4 to a 4/4, so that's a full size. And then I also have a smaller one to show you. This is a tiny little Everest rest that's 1/4 to a 10th size violin. Okay, so the nice thing about these is they have kind of a range of the sizing that they work for. Okay, now what kind to get, that's totally up to you and your child. I like to have the student go with their instrument to the music store and actually check out some different varieties, because different ones feel good to different kids. Some feel really, really uncomfortable, and so you wouldn't obviously want to get that one. So if you can have them take their instrument, go to the music store, try it a few different ones, that is the best case scenario. Now, one of the things I wanted to show is how to put the shoulder rest on. Okay, because this is kind of why some kids feel like, I can't wear that, it feels really uncomfortable. Well, it's probably because they have it on the wrong direction. Okay, we do not have the curve going with the violin. Okay, it's actually got to be the opposite way. Okay, so do you see that? So it's not going this direction, the smiley face direction. I have the kids say that. This is not the smiley face, it's the frowny face. And that is exactly right. So we want to make sure that we put one side on first. That makes it easier. And then you just kind of slide the other side on. Like so. Okay? And depending on your child, you may want to try and adjust it so that it fits a little bit closer to the bottom of the violin, or if it's uncomfortable that way, have them just slide it up a little bit further. Okay, so that it's a little bit more like this. This is the goal. Okay, we want to be able to hold the violin or viola with just our chin, the side of our jaw, and the shoulder rest. Okay, that's why having a good shoulder rest is so important. You don't want to just get a foam shoulder rest. You don't want to get a cloth one. Okay, those are just problematic. They may feel kind of cushy and everything, but they're not really giving the support and the help to be able to hold it properly. Okay, and they end up kind of holding it down like this, and it's really uncomfortable. Okay, so we want it like this so that they can move their hand freely and they're not holding the violin like this. Okay, we always want to be able to move those fingers very freely, and that's what happens when we use a good shoulder rest. We want to be able to hold it so that the end of the scroll is kind of even with the end of our nose. Okay, so we want to be able to hold it up nice and tall. All right, so anyway, that's a little tutorial on how to pick a good shoulder rest. Okay, and I hope that was helpful. I am not promoting a certain brand. You just need to go and kind of decide what you feel fits your child the best. Okay, but there are quite a few different varieties, and that is the best way to just make sure that you feel comfortable with what your child will have, and how successful they will be may determine what kind of tools you give them. Okay, so also check out my videos about the types of rosin to use and how to rosin your bow, because that's a really important part of it too. Okay, so I hope that the tips and tricks are helping, and I hope you have a fabulous year in orchestra or with your violin playing. Thanks.